Hello YouTube, and welcome to the final part of the Pokemon Legends Arceus All Lords Beginner Tutorial. Today, we're going to be covering the Alabaster Icelands, and I am still live for this on Twitch. So if you want to see me do stuff like this on Twitch or actually do speedruns, that is the best place to go. I stream almost every single day on Twitch, twitch.tv/halqery. Alright, interesting. Okay, so yeah, we just gotta go to the front gate after all the cutscenes and all of that whatnot. We gotta fight Rival. Rival's gonna have a Mr. Mime with the move Psychic, which is why I said you want to have something that can take die to a Psychic move in front. There's a chance that you go first. Well, I didn't, but he also didn't attack me. It doesn't actually matter what you use. I think Earth Power is the best move here, because Venoshock and Poison Jab will kill Mr. Mime and just make the fight take longer. But if you do any percent, you're gonna have to learn to use Earth Power, because Earth Power doesn't do any research, and we have some routes that revolve around doing no research to get out of Alabaster, because there's no point in doing any research in Alabaster. Anyways, yeah, Earth Power. And then we die. Perfect. Fuck that song. All right. Cool. A little more cutscenes. And then you want to get your party out. Party is just going to mean Gastrodon, Sneasel, and that's it. I think I brought 2 Sneasels just to be safe, but you only need 1 Sneasel. And trust me. And you want to make sure you still have some balls left. I still have leading balls left over from the previous area, but if you don't have any, you'll need to make sure you have that figured out, because we're going to be catching something in this area. It took me a long time to figure out what I wanted in this area. I just wasn't sure. Thanks, Isaac. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna run over here. Just keep going. And our new friend is going to be Glalie. Now, if you have Sticky Globs, you should definitely do Sticky Glob and run behind it and catch it. But I'll show you how to catch one without that, just in case you're so inclined. This one shouldn't have aggroed, but that's basically how it should look. It was really annoying that it saw me like that. It's okay, I'll demonstrate it again. Run out of its vision, run behind it, hit it with the ball. Then you should have a good chance to catch it. I believe it's like 60-70%. But with so many Glalies there, you're bound to get 1, so something out of the world. Okay, we're gonna fight Garrick. Now for this, you're just going to do close combat on Glalie, and then hard switch after Frostlass uses Hex to a Glalie. Then you're going to crunch Frostlass, so not too tough. All right, Sabby. We're gonna go talk to Sabby. You don't have to do exactly this movement. Just do what you're comfortable with, as long as it's not too radically different. Yeah, at least at this point, RNG is mostly done. There's not really much RNG left in this All Lords speedrun. Okay, so Sabby is going back to the camp, to the cliff, but first, we need to go to the Pearl Settlement and activate the warp point. Since we're literally right here, we might as well activate this warp. All right, wait until this banner is fully visible before you warp. I have lost many world record speedrun attempts to not doing that. By many, I mean 1, and it was a really bad one. I missed out on the first ever sub 4 for not seeing that fully faded. I was a minute and a half ahead of PB, and I missed that. And actually, no, I lost a minute and a half to that. And on that run, I got a 4:00:22, so it certainly cost me. All right, we're just gonna talk to Savvy. And then after Savvy is done talking, we're gonna warp to the Pearl Settlement that we just unlocked. And then I don't feel like this movement really needs to be spoken for. Just try your best to copy it. At this point, this is just like a movement speedrun. Because there's no more research to do. There's not really much, like, you know, variance. Alright. Alright, so we're going to go into the Snow Point Temple. And here, you just kind of want to balance your stamina. You can copy exactly what I do, you'll be fine. But I'm not even sure still what the best movement is here. It just kind of sucks because, you know, there's a lot we don't know about the stamina mechanics and how best to conserve stamina. But just, you know, do what you think works. Do what works best for you here. Just make sure if you're not running, you're diving. That's pretty much the only rule here. If you're not running, you're diving. All right, so I'll have the answers to the puzzles here in my guide. Basically, this first one's going to be rock, steel, ice. You can remember it as RSI, the condition you get when you play this game too much, repetitive stress injury. And then this next one's going to be ice, rock, steel, rock, ice. You can remember it easily as the IRS of Rhode Island. Then the next one is going to be SIR, ISR. Steel, ice, rock, ice, steel, rock. Yeah. I don't have a cool acronym for that, but this place is cold and the person in charge of maintaining the facility must be like Sir Icer or something. I don't know. It's stupid. There's nothing wrong with reading the notes while you're playing. I think for the first 5 months I ran this game or so, I never memorized the puzzles, but now I have them memorized. I just kind of read the notes for it. And here is Alpha Glalie. If you have a stealth spray, you should use it. I do not have a stealth spray, so it's going to be very difficult for me to get past. But I do have shady bombs, smoke bombs. So I'm going to throw one, run out, smoke bomb, throw one, smoke bomb, throw one. He cannot see you while you're in a smoke bomb. So that is one way to get around him. No, shady bombs. The smoke bombs are called shady bombs. Because Shady was the only one that believed they were good. I called him dumb for it. Did I say Alpha Shady? I rewinded like I was gonna hear myself say it. No, it's an Alpha Galade. I'm tired. So anyways, make sure you have a Sneasel in the lead. It doesn't really matter which one. Actually, I think you should use the one that you already had damage on. For the only reason that after you close combat this Magmortar, if you have a full health Sneasel, I've noticed that the other two use Agile and then their moves for some reason. Like they use Agile this, Agile that. But if you already have some damage on you, they don't tend to do the agile part. I know for a fact I called the smoke bombs shady bombs, but I don't know about anything else, Athena. Did my chat box die? Weird. Okay, you're gonna strong earth power. The Rhyperior, this is why you need to be level 40. Because level 40 is when Gastrodon masters earth power. And then just gonna earth power Electivire. Electivire actually has a fully electric moveset. It cannot do anything to Gastrodon. It's actually really funny. Alpha Glalie. What did I call it? Alpha Glalie. Oh, Gallade. Okay. I might have said Gallade, but it just sounded like Glalie. Because I don't enunciate my words very well. Please, just let me have this one. Please. Okay, so lead a Glalie. Not a Gallade, because we don't have Gallade. And then you're going to do strong Icicle Crash. It's 100 power, 100 accuracy. And it just melts Braviary away. Okay, so cutscenes, cutscenes, cutscenes. We get a flying thing. And then we, you don't have to do this. You can press A way sooner than that. Or you can press A way later than that if you're feeling risky. But basically you're just gonna do this to get there, press Y to dive down. Later on, if you, if you decide to, cut some corners and save some time, it's faster to descend by switching back and forth between Weird Air and Braviary. But I do understand that can be scary. I need you to shut up, Athena. Okay. Now we're going to fly to this area. Fun fact tip. You get more height on Braviary when you use the D-pad to switch, not pressing A. Pressing A gives you a lot less height. So anytime you want to switch from Weird Air to Braviary, you should press D-pad right. Okay. Cutscenes, cutscenes, cutscenes. We're running. We're running. Dude, this Avalugg fight's gonna be so hard to explain. Okay. I'm gonna do my best though. So Avalugg, right? Good old Avalugg. You want to start approaching and throwing bombs, and then depending on which way he starts throwing his snowballs, you want to hug the side of whatever side he's not on, because there will be a gap in his snowballs like this. Like there's a clear and obvious gap that you can hide through. And then when he starts to throw the other way, the same thing happens on the other side. So throw, 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 and make your way, to the other side each time, because there will always be a gap for you to get through. Try not to get him below half health before he does these icicles. Not these ones. These ones. If he's below half, he'll shoot them out way faster. It's not easy to deal with. Yeah, as you can see, you have room to throw, dive, throw, dive, throw, dive. Now he's coming up to do his big charging laser. I guess this is Mountain Gale or whatever. That one move that I didn't know existed on Avalugg. Dude, when I was playing Scarlet Violet, somebody came in my chat and was like, yeah, something Avalugg Mountain Gale. I'm like, what is Mountain Gale? And he's like, you call yourself the goat of Arceus and you don't know what that move is? I'm sorry, I don't know what every fucking move in this game is. I didn't, you know, what kind of virgin fucking spends hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of hours just learning all this shit about the moves? Like, that's not me. Sorry. Anyways, that's Pokemon Legends Arceus All Lords tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. If I sound a little bit nonsensical and tired at the end, I apologize. This was a little bit rushed, but trust me, if you have any questions in the comments, I will do my best to answer them. And as well, you're always welcome to come to my Twitch stream and ask questions that you may have about the game. I'd love to answer them because I want more people to play the game. So yeah. The signature move of it. I didn't know what it was. I'm sorry. What? Mountain Gale. What is it? Mountain Gale. Okay, but like, who cares? Like, who cares? Anyways, I'll see you later. Subscribe, like the channel, the other way around. Like, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitch. I'm here. And I'll see you later.